We got a foot of snow, baby. 12 inches. Loot Nation. Yo, what's up guys? Lord Beardo here. Today we are going to be recapping Loot Nation's wars. You're taking a look right now. The 3 wars I put up yesterday. I put up my first raid on a Town Hall 10 with the new Lavalunian army that we got with those new hounds. And today I'll be showing you the hit on number 1. And as you can see, we won that first war. But on these 2, before that, we lost. So we stopped the 3-game skid, which I'm really pumped about, honestly, because if we would have lost that 3rd war in a row, that would have been the longest losing streak that we had in 145 days. And I'm a big statistics freak, and I'm always looking at our statistics, and I'm always looking at, you know, where we sit with our war rank and in global, and, you know, so we're always just pushing. Loot Nation, if you guys are looking for a good clan, come by any town hall. We got a feeder. We're actually setting up a friendly war against our feeder to test out all these new guys that we picked up from being on stream, from being through YouTube. We met a bunch of new guys, so hopefully we could showcase that war, make it a real long video, and actually come up with some awesome content for it. So this is going to be my hit on their number 1. We were only up by 1 point, 1 star rather. Came in, my most heroic attack was for my Young Beard account. I get that a lot. I feel like I'm constantly battling against myself. So I'm going to go up against their number 1. Now, they actually had the attacks left to beat us this war, which was crazy. But they never ended up attacking. And I don't know if it's because I put the nail in the coffin with my raid and my hit on number 1, or if they just didn't attack. I have no idea. But we ended up winning it. And this is going to be the raid. Now, I practiced a couple different times with this Laloon in global against my clan, just really pushing to do my best to learn it, the 3-star raid, and it's definitely difficult. You gotta hit at least 1 air defense, the clan castle, and the queen, and that was going to be my initial goal. Was going to come in from the top and then go around counterclockwise. That was my initial game plan going into this raid. So it's going to be a super fun raid. 18 balloons, 4 lava hounds makes up the whole thing. Your little cleanup army that you use with your heroes. I'm using a goblin and a jump spell. I mean a golem and a jump spell. Just going to push that right in there, go right for the queen, go right for the air defense, and I was hoping to be able to sneak down there and also get that inferno tower, but I think I'm going to have to mess around with some kind of queen walk added into this raid. So I got a little bit of the air practice left to do. I used to do a bunch of air raids in Town Hall 10, but then I kind of got away from it once I became 11 and I started working so much with the ground and pound. King's already down, clan castle's getting taken out. There's a lot of spells and a lot of troops in this raid, so you kind of sometimes get lost as to like what extra troops you have. I'm always using 2 bowlers. They just do a great job of fighting 2 separate pieces of defenses or 2 buildings. Here comes 2 lava hounds, and I'm selecting the balloons on pieces of defense that can take them out, like archers and, you know, certain things like that. So this right-hand side, the queen actually gets taken down by that inferno tower. The lava hounds are starting to shift over to that left-hand side, and that entire bulk of balloons, they never went for that right-hand inferno tower. They completely left it standing. It's barely got any health. Another hound pops. We got pups all over the place. We got balloons all over the place. I put down 2 haste spells just to move it a lot closer. Here comes that last hound with a couple more balloons, and that warden is not following the bulk of balloons. It kind of killed me in the raid. What I should have ended up doing was saving that warden to release him with that last hound and that last couple loons, and he would have actually followed that group, and I would have been able to internal tome them when they made their last engagement into that last Tesla and that archer tower. So we're not gonna come up with a big 3-star raid in this one. We're gonna need a little bit of time to practice this. We do go ahead and snatch up that town hall with these pups and make him a little bit invincible, kind of work him down a little bit, and then the warden is gonna finish it all off with his wizard staff. And it was an awesome war. It was really crazy too, because moving into this war, we were just, as a clan, we're just trying to find our groove, trying to find our rhythm. We've had some up and down moving people into our feeder clan, so now we got some high ranked players down in our feeder clan for donations, and we got about 80 people now in Loot Nation total amongst two clans, which I'm so unbelievably excited about. Super cool. We're taking all different town halls. The mains will just be for main war focused people, and then the other one will be a little bit more social, and then we'll also float some big name guys down there as we begin to progress through. So I really was looking forward to getting a win this war. We had a very strong matchup, a clan rank 11, total dead even. The last two wars, we've kind of messed them up ourselves. We didn't get beat, we lost them ourselves. We had some bad raids in there. So super cool to be coming out with this win here. Loot Nation, much love. You guys are slaying it out there. We got to work on our bowler raids up top. We're using a lot of quake spells. I think we got to move into some jump spells. I think that would help out with the poisons. I always think bowlers need poison spells, just in case something comes out of the clan castle like a dragon. It pretty much just roasts the raid, or a baby dragon can kill your entire raid. So went ahead, snatched up that heroic attack, and moving along real nice here. We're going to look back through two other raids, one from both of our co-leaders, Pac-Man and Goop, and they were a big part of locking down this particular war. And I kind of wanted to take a step back here and dive into what it takes to be a leader in a clan, and what it takes to be a co-leader in a clan, and what those mean for people, and how, you know, donations are so important. You don't even need to be asked to donate. If you expect to be a co-leader or you want to lead a clan, donations aren't even an option. You should be donating your face off, donating war clan castles, put up with it, go through with it, set a good example. If you want people to donate, set a good example and donate, and then they have nothing to be able to say against it. Pac-Man is going to open up the inside of the core of this raid with quake spells, get both heroes inside, take out the hero, take out the clan castle, start making quick work on the inside of this base, go right in for the town hall after they take out a couple of these hero pedestals, and then the backdoor hogs come into play. Heal spells down, and the cleanup, and this is what I wanted to get into, the nuts and bolts of helping yourself win as a clan. There are high ranked clans. Most YouTube clans that you're watching that you know that are household names have these super high ranked clans with a bunch of different feeders. They're pulling maxed out bases. They're using maxed out Town Hall 8s, maxed out Town Hall 9s, maxed out Town Hall 10s, maxed out heroes, you know, 11s that can fight anywhere in the world. And this is not a typical clan. Those aren't typical clans. What you're seeing here, and it's the beauty of the freshness of this channel. We are so pumped that we grew so much in this last month, and we're able to showcase what it looks like to have a social adult war clan. This is like a blue collar clan to the max. Like, you are coming in here with your boys and trying to lock up wins. And in order to lock up wins, because most people don't have maxed out heroes, you have to learn how to clean up. As a Town Hall 10, you've got to be able to come down and guaranteed clean up a 9. Now, people say, oh yeah, that's obvious. It's a guarantee. It's like what it takes. You could say that, and then it's another thing when Supercell is constantly nerfing and changing the troops. So as a leader, we're constantly trying to figure out where to put our attention for war armies. Because, you know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, it was one particular thing. Valkyries. Valkyries were winning everything. Now people are using bowlers. Now people are back to queen walks. Now the air seems to rule. And this is what I was showing you before with this clan. They had 3 attacks left. They never ended up using them. We went ahead and picked up the W. And this is going to be that hit with Goop. Now Goop is a 10.9. So when he comes down to fighting 9s, he absolutely crushes it. He absolutely crushes it against 10s. He's one of our best fighters of all time in Loot Nation. He is somebody who I've had featured on this channel many times over the years, and super strong attacker. He's going to come in here and help nail this one shut. And it'll be interesting because we're going to throw together this feeder friendly, and we're really testing a bunch of new people, and we're going to kick it off in the next hour or two. So if you watch this video like right fresh off the press and you want to come join up a friendly and you got some time to spare, we're going to do a 12-hour prep and then a 24-hour war. So full on war. This is going to stack you up. I'm making a war list. I'm putting together and generating 2 war teams Team A, which is going to be for Loot Nation's main, for our pushing clan, for our active war clan. It is the nuts and bolts of our war team, and then we're going to be putting together a B team, which is going to lead the V2, and that is going to be Loot Nation V2 is our feeder clan. And it's not just a feeder clan, like we're not just going to pull people out of it. What we want to do is we want to set it up as a sister clan. They have their own culture, and you're going to implement the same theories that we've had for so many years in Loot Nation. That's loyalty, activity, creativity with your army types. Super cool community that we have going over there, and Dam is the leader in our Loot Nation V2. Awesome guy. So proud of him. It is very difficult to start a feeder clan and very difficult to start a clan over. And I had a guy ask me, I was streaming on a buddy's stream. If you guys know Scotteria, Scotty Bomb from Twitch, I was hanging out on his stream, and somebody came in and was asking, what does it take to have a successful clan? And I was saying donations are so key. Warlog clearly is key, and it's more about consistency. It's more about believing in the fact that if people don't fight war raids, you boot them out. If you let people slide ever when you comes to clans, you can't let people slide. Now, there's an obvious that things go wrong. I've personally lost wars for my own clan. Like, personally lost. Had one attack, could have dropped 3-star easy Town Hall 9s and won. And I was stuck in the mountains out in Colorado, the Rocky Mountain Highs out by Aspen on a photography trip, and I wasn't able to get back in time for the war, and it was sad, but it happens. So don't be, crazy. Don't be like a Hitler when it comes to setting up your clan, but you want to drop consistency. Now check out this hit on their number 5. Their number 5 has to come all the way down to smash Young Beard. This is my troll base. I mentioned this in a video not that long ago. I only had wooden walls for so long, so I'm starting to mess around with getting my walls up to gold. I'm going to go ahead and max this whole base out and push this base to a maxed out Town Hall 9. And I want to be able to fight as a Town Hall 9 to help out my clan, to help out our war wins, and to help out our YouTube channel, because I really want to get the best possible attack strategies. And there are so many different channels out there that feature 3-star attack raids and all this stuff, and the difference in what we accomplish on this channel, I've always shown how to farm with the cheapest possible armies that are logical, ones that'll bring you very high in trophies, one that are very aggressive and progressive, and we're always kind of on to a little bit of a tweak, a brand new kind of a loot army. And then we've always done well with getting good war armies that are slightly different than normal. I tend to take a lot of the things I read and see and I tweak them down. So this guy actually is going to go ahead and smash my base, rightfully so. He held back 3 different P.E.K.K.A.s, I guess 1 P.E.K.K.A., 5 wizards, 5 wall breakers, and basically all of his spells. So he troll smashed my base. Thought it was really fun to put that up there. And this is from Loot Nation V2. This is our feeder clan. This is the clan that we've been building over the last 2 months. So come out, guys, if you're a Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7, definitely come out and check out Loot Nation V2. It is going to be a monster clan just like us in the next upcoming year. And Nock is going to use these baby dragons to funnel in just a traditional go wee wee with a couple babe drags floating behind his go wee wee attack, and it is awesome. This is even more than a go wee wee because he's bringing in P.E.K.K.A.s. Like, this is just a good old-fashioned ground and pound beatdown. New witches, new golems, new buffed P.E.K.K.A.s. Just so much new content in this raid. I love it. I love the way he comes in with the ground and pound army, and he's gonna abuse this base. It doesn't have maxed out Town Hall 9 defenses, but it's perfectly spread out as well for, a good ground and pound base with a lot of open chambers leading to the next, and this is just gonna walk through this base. And getting back to the clans, getting back to what it takes to lead a clan, you have to get a core group of people. This is what I told them. When I first started my clan, I was a part of a clan called Polycans, right? It was started by it was a couple, I think, that started it, and I just picked up the game. This was like 3 years ago, and a couple of my buddies, and some of those guys are still in the clan now. We joined up to that clan, and within 2 weeks, I was like, the politics around here is bull crap. you know, people don't get donated to because they're like young town halls, and those are the people that need high troops because they have to be able to, it's the most effective for them. And I hated it. So I was like, you know what? I'm starting my own thing, and this is something I always do in my life. I'm always starting my own stuff. Start up a brand new clan, Loot Nation, brought 10 friends over, and 3 years later, we're sitting on 2 clans, 80 plus people, and almost 200 wins. And it was just consistency and keeping a core group of friends. And that's what I told this dude online. I said, get 10 people together that you can definitely run wars with, and V2 is smashing. V2 is gonna, I'm gonna just look through the quick war log right here. They went on a 3-game slide, but now they're coming on a 3-game winning streak to offset that. So they're doing a heck of a job. But find 10 of your friends, find people on the forum, find people in global, go get smaller clans that are gonna dissolve, like 4 or 5 people. Get 10 people together, stay true to yourselves, donate your faces off, make a couple rules, make it hard to get elder, make it almost impossible to get co-leader, and that'll just drive so much attention for your clan, and you'll be able to grow better. If you guys have any more questions on how to run a clan or how to start a clan, or even joining up as a sister clan with Loot Nation, drop a comment in the bottom, throw a like up. Much love, guys. Always fun hanging out with you. Lord Beardo out.